off. Okay, can you hear me now, guys? I think that should be working. Okay, so I think we are up and ready and good to go. Let's just get me back in focus here. Let's have my camera. Come on. There we go. All right, I'm back in. A little issue with the audio there. I managed to mute myself by mistake. Let's head straight over. So today we're doing Instagram profile reviews. As you know, we've been doing this every couple of weeks, and it's been a lot of fun. You can see some of the quizzes there, what we've been doing as well. Okay, Instagram profile reviews. Here we go. So the things we are looking for in Instagram profiles, is it an attractive profile? Is it something that if you were to land on it would make you want to follow that person, which is obviously really, really key if you're trying to grow your profile, grow your reach, grow your notoriety or infamy on Instagram. If you're trying to get patients, all that kind of thing, you need more and more to stand out from the crowd. And a lot of people aren't doing it very well. A lot of people are missing the boat, missing steps. So Instagram profile reviews here on Hotpot Podcast, it's something that I am pretty on the ball about, I think. So we'll dive right in. And if you guys see something that you've got something to comment on, make sure to get that comment in as well. And hopefully we'll all learn a little bit from each other. So first one, thank you, Ash K, for your nomination for yourself. You are a DDS in Alamo City. I think that's in the States, isn't it? So what we've got here, dentist and dental office, novice at IG. Okay, so you're in the right place, mate. In the right place. Right, so how have we started off? Any initial thoughts, guys? Everyone who's watching, any initial thoughts on Ash K's profile for the moment? Let's get that out of the way. So the first thing I'm saying is we've got an okay start, but if you have a look, general dentist in the Alamo City, it says, not in the Alamo City. For me, I would break this up. General dentist. You've already put dentist and dental office as your profile type. So now you want to be telling everyone what kind of procedures you do. And saying that you're a novice at IG is a little bit of a turn off. It's like saying if you're trying to play in a football team and you go around telling everyone you're really, really bad at football, no one's going to pick you. You need to be, if you're trying to get patients, professional. You need to be fun. You need to be approachable. And I wouldn't put something like that there. I would go with something which is just getting you out there, as though you've just decided now is the time to start. You know what you've been doing all along, or what you should be doing all along, but you just got the time to do it now. I wouldn't go with saying I'm a novice at IG or whatever, because it's weird. People have this funny idea where if you're not amazing at one thing, they think you're also terrible at other things. And that's the same in your presentation online. Even if it's something like taking a photograph, your presentation online reflects their thoughts of what your capabilities are offline in dentistry. And it makes no sense, but it's there. It's a weird psychological thing. So I would get rid of that. I would have a little bit more about where you can be found. Put your address down for your office address, your office phone number maybe. All that kind of thing that goes, okay, well, I know what he does now and I know where to find him. That's what's going to help you out here. I do like that you are using Instagram story highlights. That's a really good thing. Let's have a look at them. A little look at them. Tripping over my words a little here. Yeah, okay. So it's a little bland, these ones. A little bit bland. And slightly tilted as well, which is a little irritating to the eyes. But if you're going to get this information out there, find a more creative way of doing it, and something that looks a little bit more professional maybe. a little bit more polished. This is very much, I've just thrown this up there and I haven't really tried very hard, sort of thing. And that's not what we're going to put across. Patient reviews are brilliant. That's, yeah, perfect. I wouldn't need to put it any other way. That's all fine. Really good that you're getting reviews in there, bro. Hello, that guy. Thank you for checking about the audio, by the way, man. And Hassan's in the house as well. Tomorrow we're on with Hassan Akhtar, who's in the comments today. He is a dental student who is in Plovdiv, Bulgaria, although not at the moment because of lockdown. We'll be talking all about that journey. Okay. And let's see your other story reels highlights. Growing my brain. So I think, Ashka, you've got a decent start here, but you need to decide whether you are seriously trying to bring more patients in via this page. I think you've got half and half between, oh, I'm going to be someone who brings in more patients, or I'm blogging my dental life. And if you're blogging your dental life, you can be way, way more lax on the things that you post about. But if you want to bring patients in, there's a bit more, you need to be more polished. You need to be more on the ball. These things are cut off in funny areas and things like that. And they're not quite what I would do, because patients don't really care about periodontitis, grading and staging and all those kinds of things. So I don't know if you guys agree with me there, but that's just my thoughts on the matter. This is nice that you're getting your team out there, but there's ways that you can do this without text on the pictures. You can do it without this particular Instagram story tag. At the moment, it looks like you're reposting your stories on your feed, which is just not a great way to do things. You're also not using any hashtags, so there's no hashtag strategy in place at the moment. So you're not optimizing yourself for growth. I don't want to be too harsh on you, but these are the things that I'm seeing. Tooth Truth Thursdays is a good idea, but there's probably there's probably a better way to do that, and the better way to present this information. Although the information is probably, all fine. Okay, and then you've got something that treats it, that icing on the cookie that somebody's made for you guys. Yeah, so I think my main comment for you, Ashk, is work out what kind of a profile you want to have and stick to that idea and run with that. At the moment, you're stuck in between, is this a personal profile? Is this a dental profile that's going to be showcasing your dental life, like a blog? Or is this something that's going to bring in patients? At the moment, you're kind of, you've got a foot in, or you've got a hat on three pegs, or what you're going to call it, Okay, but, decent profile, and thank you for getting involved on this. And if you have any questions, shoot them across to me and I'll be happy to answer. Okay, let's have a look at Vinod. Mr. Menon, Dr. Menon, prosthodontist, aesthetic dentist, implantologist. So already we know that Dr. Menon is, a pros specialist. He's somebody who is an implantologist in aesthetic dentistry. And the hashtag strategy there is pretty good, because there's a small likelihood that if Doc's page gets a bit bigger, he's going to show up on these particular hashtags. So that's really, really good. And he's also said where he is. Okay. You've got a whole load of things going on here in your story highlights. Nice profile picture. That was the other thing. Ashka, your profile picture is decent. Yeah, not bad. So cool. Okay, Doc Menon's. Let's have a little look. So he's got a case that he's done here. So at the moment, it looks like you've got a profile that you are wanting to showcase your work and educate younger dentists, from what I can see from these kind of posts. You have got a before and after here, so maybe you've got a foot into in two rooms in this sort of side of things. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, so again, similar to what we spoke about with the last profile, decide what your profile is going to be, who you are aiming it at and what the goal is at the end. At the moment, you've got some stuff that would be great for young dentists to learn from you, and also some stuff that would be potentially good before and afters for patients to come and have a look. Stuff like this is decent before and afters here. So yeah, that's kind of what I think at the moment. At the moment, you've got a spread in your strategy. So kind of nail it down to one thing. Let's have a look. Hashtag's looking good. Maybe a little broad. But because this is an endo case. Oh, actually, it's a multidisciplinary case. But yeah, hashtag's looking decent. So that's all good. I think you are using the same hashtags again and again, though, aren't you? So maybe switch it up a bit more if you're not already switching up the sets of hashtags you're using. So you want different ones. I wish I had this a bit higher so I could look towards the screen and while I'm doing this. I'll have to work something out for that. But yeah, I've got an implant here as well. Let's have a look at that one. Okay. Well, yeah, decent profile. Just keep in mind the bits and pieces that I said there. Your bio's nice and to the point. But I'm not sure whether your page is for dentists or it's for patients to come and have a look at. So that's probably what I would nail and work out where you want to land in that side of things. Any comments on the two profiles we've seen so far, guys? I think that's Ashk saying thanks for the feedback. Absolute pleasure, Ashk, if that is you. Let me know if you want any further in sessions and things like that, and we'll have a look at your profile. No, okay, guys, this one is private. What's this? That's a instrument company, not what we want. Sachin, lovely. Okay, we're nothing but dust trying to find its way back to the stars. First you learn, then you remove the word L, then you earn. Okay, future dentist. Okay, so you're a dental student or going towards dental school. Is that something dentistry? Okay, so so personal profile at the moment. Cool. There's a lot of black and white stuff here. This is a nice pic. I prefer this kind of a picture than black and white. There's a lot of, this is a very grainy image. What are you doing with your hashtags? 2 hashtags, 2, 3 hashtags. You can use a lot more hashtags, Sachin, if you can. If you want to get a bit more eyes on the pages, on your posts even. But personal profile at the moment looks good. Using story highlights for the thing that's going on in your life. So yeah, cool. And hopefully we'll see more from you as you get further on in your dental career. Guys from Southeast Asia and South Asia, what's going on with your cameras? Because I have seen this quite often actually, because sometimes you guys are posting amazing stuff like this, really high quality, and at other times we're getting some very grainy images. It's not a knock on you guys if you just have slightly lower quality cameras. That this is something that really makes a difference, to be using the highest quality images, not overexposing your shots, not underexposing, not overly editing the shots as well, so that they look obviously doctored and obviously like filtered and stuff. That's a really big thing these days. There is color grading, but color grading and over editing come very close. And I've been not victim. I've been guilty of that in the past myself, and you can see there's a huge drop off in engagement and reach when you've messed up a post and overdone it. So you guys maybe just need to hold off on that a little bit. Okay, next profile, Prabita, private. Saeed Shamsuddin. Okay, right, dentist. We need more, Saeed, in your bio. We just know that you're a dentist. Now I'm guessing you're in Pakistan, but I genuinely haven't got a clue from your bio. You need to make it obvious where you are if you want patients to come in the door. And if you don't do that, why would they come and follow you and then get treatment from you? You need to give them more to go with. So that's what I would say there. It does look like you maybe are a dental student. Yeah, first day in college after a long time. So if you're still in dental school, then that's fair enough. Then, you've got a while before you can you need to kind of get your name out there to get patients in the door. Let's have a look. Got some good highlights here. More highlights. This is a really nice photograph, really, really high quality. So guys, this is the kind of quality you want. Can you see how sharp the image is? Although, it's landscape, I prefer portrait. There, really good, really good. But then we go into the clinic, overexposed. Can you see what I'm talking about? That is an overexposed image, but we know that you can take a really good image as well. So stick with those really, really high quality ones. Even this one was decent, very sharp. You guys having a bit of fun in uni and stuff. You do need to be using a few more hashtags. You're not using your hashtags effectively at all. There's no hashtags, and maybe put some more comments about what you're doing in your posts, because at the moment you're just showing us something and we're guessing what's going on there. So that's kind of what I would say about this one. Any comments about these profiles so far, guys? Have I been fair? If you are watching, let me know if I have been fair, because I do try, and try not to kind of put the boot in too much. I think I have been fair enough, with the comments that I've made so far. But let's see what you guys think as well. Oh, come on, another private one. Okay, Jason, I can't teach you anything. You're above and beyond me. This is Bloody Teeth Guy, of course, Jason Auerbach. But can you see, guys? He says oral surgeon, board certified oral maxillofacial surgeon. You know exactly what he does. Founder of Riverside, and then he says oral surgery and bloody teeth. His hashtag bloody teeth is there as well. So it wasn't loading. Founder of Riverside Oral Surgery, so we know where we can find him. We know what he does, and then we've got a link tree. Which, Jason, if you're watching, you should add my podcast with you down the bottom there. But everything that you need to know about Jason is there. If you click on Riverside Oral Surgery, you can see where to find them. Message, contact. There we go. Follow these guys, by the way. Follow Riverside. And then that's everything that you need. Again, contact. What I really like here, and you need to do one, Jason, for your impacted canines section here, is the bespokeness of these story highlights. It just looks on brand with the red background, and it looks really, really professional. So obviously Jason knows what he's doing with 145k followers and 2,000 posts almost. So it's there to be seen. This is a very good profile to be looking at. So yeah, I mean, we all know Bloody Tooth Guy, so you guys can check out his posts. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Jason is top of his game. Check out the video we did as well on Friday Night Live. Okay, we had a few more. Sana Siddiqui. Okay, dentist 4th year, so 4 out of 4. I'm guessing you're a dental student. So you're 4th year dental student. I like your bio. So it's very colorful. We've got the emojis there. Do you guys see that? The emojis listing out all the things that we're talking about. Explorer, social worker, coffeeholic, motivational speaker, tutor, learner, president of NAD PK, so a non-profit organization as well. And then we've got a call to action, DM, or email for inquiries, collabs, etc. So really, really to the point, and we can see what's going on. And it's just bringing a little bit of color, and you're a bit more inclined to follow Sana. And as you can see, she's got over 1,000 followers already, so she's doing really well. Let's have a look. I would add on your story highlights some more bespoke cover images just to clean things up, and maybe a different profile picture, because can you see we've got a very portrait picture, and the outer thirds are blurred off, you're not using enough of that space. You want to fill out the whole of that picture with something. And if you guys can see that, I know it's really, really small on your pictures maybe, but that's something that I would say you can definitely improve upon. Right, next, let's have a look at these posts. Okay, good. Using location tags, perfect. Carousel posts, really good. Going through the day. Maybe write a bit more about what was going on that day. I like when people are telling a bit of a story or something, and you're using some hashtags as well. You can use up to 30 hashtag, guys, and that's giving yourself the best opportunity of being seen in as many different places. So I would use all 30 if you are going to be posting. If they let you use 30 and don't, you should use all 30. That's my thoughts on it. Okay, rubber dam. Cool, got a bit more of a better caption here. So yeah, I think you're on the right track. Just keep up at it, and good luck in your exam, seeing as you're a final year dental student. Thumbs up for me. All right, next one. Let's have a look. Sachin Lomash. Oh, we've already looked at Sachin's. Dr. Shika. Cool. General dentists promoting oral health. Health, education, art, DM for queries. Smile is happiness you will find right under your nose. So there's some grammar issues here. Smile is the happiness you'll find right under your nose. And that's a bit of a mouthful, actually. So I would shorten it up, just make it a bit sharper. I don't know why we're getting an asterisk promoting oral health. It does tell you what's going on, but use an emoji. It's more fun. Okay, let's have a look at some of these. Again, the same thing. If we're going to be using story highlights, try and get a more bespoke story highlight cover on there. Just looks a bit better. Looks a bit more bespoke and like you've taken time over it, and like you might be more worth a follow. Quick fix for bad breath. Okay. Okay, so you've got a video. You're using hashtags, which is great. My thoughts on these kinds of posts is that you are always better off doing something direct to camera. I know that I'm looking down because I'm reading this, but the eye contact you can make with the camera really draws people in. A video like this, there's nothing to draw you in unless you're suffering from bad breath already and it's a real issue for you. I think if you want more people to be watching things, you need to grab their attention with a high quality video as opposed to a animation. For me, it's a much better medium and way of doing things. And also you get to make that one-on-one connection with the audience like I'm making with you guys now. I like to be able to see, I like to be able to speak to you guys and get some feedback, and to you to speak to me. And just now Son has made a comment. Thank you for the feedback and guidance. Yeah, so that's kind of where, thank you for your profile being put up, Sana. It was fun to have a little look and see what you're up to. But as you can see, we can have that back and forth. When you've got something which is just pictures and videos and slideshows, there's nothing to make any connection with, and it's a little harder to keep on top of and make that connection with the guys. And at some point, they'll find somebody who is doing it in a more eye-catching way, and you'll kind of lose your way a little there. Okay. But the information is great, and you're actually taking a good photograph, as you can see here, with high quality and stuff. So you've got the tools ready. Just follow through and take it to the next level. I don't know about you guys. Let me know what you think in the live chat or the comments if you're watching back later. Do you guys prefer? For me, if I see something like this, for example, there's too much going on. There's too many letters. I'm not on Instagram to read things. I'm just here to see fun pictures or listen to people talk or watch videos, stuff like that. I'm not here to read paragraphs and paragraphs of information. The only time that I ever will read something is when somebody has taken up a really, really nice picture of something or a good slideshow of images that catches your attention, and then maybe I'll have a look at what's going on in the caption and read the information there. But there's no hook with things where there's too much text versus visual information. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Let's have a look at this one. Oh, you are not a public profile. Okay. Dr. Keisha Ramolia. Okay, thank you for your profile being put forward. Pediatric dentist, My Little World. I like the emojis. Sweet enough to make you smile. Skilled enough to protect it. Okay, good. So you've got a little joke in there, and you're backing your skills, which I like. Hashtag Tooth Fairy. Hashtag 24 countries and counting. So you're a bit of a traveler as well. Publication down below. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that's very small. Okay, I'm not going to read a full article on here, otherwise you guys will get super bored. Oh, that would be amazing for my watch time. Look here, guys. This is perfect. Look at these. These are bespoke story highlight covers. Perfect. Like, can you see that? It just looks like Keisha has taken a load of time over it, and it looks good. And it's clean, and the colors are all similar, although the shades of pink are slightly off between a couple of them. But you can see that there is a commonality there, and a bit more of a professional look about it. So that's really good. Okay, you've gone with the white borders thing. Not really my favorite thing in the world, but some people like it. It's your personal preference. Okay, and it doesn't look like this is a profile where you're trying to bring in patients, so a bit of a personal profile. So yeah, okay, let's have a look at your most recent posts. Okay, lots of hashtags in there. Put your hashtags in the comments. It's just easier, and it doesn't make a difference. Put them in the comments. Okay, we've got a video. Really good. Really short videos are really good, by the way, guys. Short videos do a lot of views and help you out on the old algorithm. Right, we've got more hashtags. Again, put them in the comments. Doesn't make a difference, and you can write maybe a little bit more. And you've tagged the location as well. Good. Not just a dentist. We've got something going there. All right, so yeah, decent profile, guys. Can you see about the story covers? It makes for me a big difference, and obviously we can see that Keisha's also using her Instagram story as well, which is a great way to drive interaction between yourself and your followers, making that connection so that then they kind of get to know you a bit better. Awesome. Right. Oh, we've got a few more. Dr. Ria Oswal is private. Leandro, private. Private. Guys, come on. Oh my god, another one. Private. Dr. Shivam. Anyone who's in the comments who hasn't put their name. Oh my, there's another one. Private. Anyone in the comments who wants their profile looking at, just put your @ in the live chat, and I'll have a look at that. If you watch another private one. Oh wow. Ahmed Bashar, thank you. And if you're watching this back later, put your Instagram handle in the comments, and I will do yours on the next video. Oh, have I gone out of focus again? Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. That's it. How long was out of focus for? You guys are going to tell me in the comments, that, by the way, guys, because I've got it on a tiny little screen in the top corner of my feed, so I can't actually see that if I'm not in focus. going to sit forward. Yeah, it's not happy today. Not happy at all. 1 second. We will fix this. All right, I'm just going to carry on because you guys can still see the... This is really annoying me. This does not normally happen. Oh, there we go. Right, cool. So Ahmed Bashar, he's got, okay, 9 posts, so very early in your career on Instagram. Let's have a look. Pretty decent images. That's a really good one. You're not using any hashtags, and you're not using any comment, or there's no caption, so people are just going to be looking at your photo. So the likes you're getting are going to be based off the photo only, and you haven't got a bio. So those are the things that I would add in there. I really don't like black and white photos, guys. Personal preference again. Let's have a little look. What else we got? Yeah, you want to put some sort of a caption to drive a bit more, what's the word, maybe some comments, some interaction between yourself and the audience. That's probably what I would say there. Oh, I know why I'm out of focus, because I was going off to the side. Yeah. And then, yeah, tell me more about who you are in your bio, because I know that you're probably some sort of a dental student or a dentist, but that's only because I can see some mutual follows who are obviously dentists. Beyond that, I would have no idea. So maybe just tell everyone who you are. Tell everyone who you are. We want to know, and it's not going to hurt you. Okay. Thank you, Ahmed. Han Dental. No posts yet. Oh, we've got a story. Student.glidon. What's this? Student nurse. Oh, it's a giveaway. Useful for you all guys there. Han, thank you for your participation. Let me know when you have more posts up, and we'll review your account again. Hamza Ahmed. Okay. No bio, and your profile picture is a little small. Like, you're only in the bottom fifth, like you're taking up 10% at most of the image. Let's have you much larger in the image. Something along the lines of, even this particular picture would be better because you're just bigger in the image. People want to know who you are, so show them. A bio as well. I'm guessing you're a dentist, but that's only because you're on my page. I wouldn't know by looking at your profile or on your bio. So if you want people to know a bit more about you, put that in the bio as well. If it's just a personal page, then fair enough. You know, you can post what you want and it doesn't really matter then. But maybe it's a good idea just to fill it out a bit and tell people a bit more about who you are, what you're about, what kind of content they might see from you, so then they can make more of an informed decision as to whether to follow you or not. Okay, but not bad. Dr. George Kwan, my good friend, one of the Patreons. By the way, guys, we have slashed the we've made a new Patreon level where it's the community only plus the discounts only for £3 per month. If you want to have a little look at that, you'll get a community of dentists, so a bit of a chat room. It's called a Discord chat, if you know what that is. There's a bunch of us guys on there, and the best thing about Dentistsofinsta and Hot Bottle Podcast is the community, so I'm trying to build that out a little bit more. If you want to get involved with that and also help me out on the running of the channel and things like that, then check it out. It's £3 per month plus taxes wherever you are, so check it out, and hopefully I'll see you guys in there. Let's have a look at George's. Also, we did a podcast with George at the weekend, which is a good fun chat. We spoke about technology in dentistry. George is building an app which is going to be really useful towards dentists and dental offices. It's not quite out yet, but watch that space. Okay, dentist at Emerson Dental. Okay, we know he's a dentist. We know where to find him. Perfect. Dental care explained on YouTube. Follow the link below. So this is definitely a page where we can find, all the things that he knows what he wants you to find, and he's told you where to find it. The one thing George could maybe do is say a bit more about the treatment that he is offering, so we know a bit more there, and we've got a bit more of an idea of whether he is a specialist or he's got a particular interest in a certain kind of dentistry. But good start. Some fun little pictures here. This is from his graduation, I think, or somebody's graduation, maybe somebody's graduation. But yeah, as you can see, a fun page. You can use a few more hashtags, George. That would be pretty useful. Got a PPE, PPE off, PPE on, PPE off video here, which is good. Got a bit high there. And yeah, okay. So again, maybe a few more hashtags, but we can see we've got a nice bit of text, a bit chunk of text there talking about what's going on in that particular video. Some explainer videos as well. So George's profile is exactly what I was talking about before. He's taken himself in front of the camera. He's talking to the dentist, not as a dentist, to the patients. So he's getting the information out there, and they remember his face, they remember his voice, they remember the kind of the feel of his personality. So they're maybe more likely to come and see George, and he's making that one-to-one connection. And he's got a lot of fun posts to show that he's a nice guy and he's an interesting person to go and see, and it makes you feel a bit more human. A lot of people are scared of the dentist, so he's doing really well in that side of things there. So yeah, definitely go follow George and join myself and George and a whole host of other guys and girls on the Patreon group. Links down below. All the positives you can have, all the little perks that you get from that, you can have a little look at and make your own minds upon there. But good profile there from George. And that's it for today, actually. So I don't need to plug the Patreon again because I already did it. Oh, we've got one more. Paul Thompson. Private. Let me check no one else has clicked yes in the few minutes that we've been away. Abby the dentist. Okay. Let's have a look. So Avi Agarwal, cosmetic dentist, smiles, photography, travel. So we know what he's all about. Melbourne, Australia. I'm not funny, am I? Smile Solutions. So we know where he works. Okay. And he's told us where his private page is for the girls, obviously. LinkedIn as well. And so yeah, it's telling us a bit more about him. It's telling us that this is a professional page or more of a public page. He's probably got a personal and private persona as well. So he's given that differential between the two. And there we go. Look at these. All some of these have a bespoke story highlight cover. That's a real mouthful, isn't it? Story highlight cover. But look, guys, at the quality of Abby's pictures. These are just 10 out of 10. The crispness of the image, although it is maybe Christmas as well. And then he's got a very short caption. I'd probably put a bit more in there. And you can see, he's using lots and lots of hashtags as well, but the really, really high quality images. And that's going to only be good for Avi to get more eyes on his page. How are we doing for comments and stuff? Yeah, a few comments here and there. Yep, nice moody images. So you can see that Avi's doing really, really well, and he knows his way around the camera. It's going to be, and you can see there, literally 2,000 followers. So you can see that using these high quality images is enticing. It's having people come onto your page and stay on your page because the images are nice, and you can see the difference between some of these images and some of the images that we saw on the previous more personal profiles where the quality was a bit lower, the resolution was a bit lower, there was less effort and thought given to how these pictures were going to be taken, lining up the perfect angles. So I really rate what Abby's doing here. This is a really good picture. I like that one. So yeah, guys, can you see what I'm talking about there? There are things that you can do that aren't particularly difficult. None of these pictures are impossible or difficult to take. You just need to think about it. You need to not overexpose your images. You need to not underexpose as well. Although you can get away with underexposing, you can't really get away with overexposing. But you're giving yourself the best chance of success if you're taking good quality pictures with a good quality camera. Obviously, the best camera you have is the one that's in your hand at that point in time, but make it a good one, and you'll have better results. As you can see, Abby's doing well. 2,000, almost 200, almost 2,200 followers at this point in time. What did you think, guys? I think we've had some really good profiles here, and oh, one more, and it's been private. Okay, I'm going to call it a day on the profiles there. Let's just hide that now. Oh, that's me. There we go. So, what did you think, guys? I thought there were some really good profiles there. I did think that there were some things that people were doing well, some things that people were doing not so well. Some profiles there that we saw which were clearly personal profiles, you know, not for bringing in patients, not for you know, trying to create a personal brand or anything like that. So that makes it a much different sort of thing to when we saw Abby's profile or we saw Bloody Tooth guys, you know, Jason's profile. You could see that they were doing things in a much more deliberate, thoughtful manner, and you could see the results. You know, Jason's been going for a long while and he's absolutely smashing it with Bloody Tooth guy. And you can see Avi, he's taking a lot of effort into his photographs, making sure the composition of the photos is really good, and you can see the effort that's gone into it, and you can see the results coming out the other side. You know, he's got lots of followers and people are enjoying the stuff that he's doing. Did that all make sense, guys? And obviously then there's other things you can do. The other thing is, you know, social media is social. You need to engage with people and you know, be social with it. So you know, there is that second side of it as well, because you can do all these things that I'm talking about but not get results if you aren't being involved in the communities and not being part of the whole social setting. So that's kind of the last thing that I have to say there, guys. Make sure to like this video. If you are new, to subscribe, leave a comment down below if you want to be involved in the next Instagram profile review. I think I was fair, maybe blunt, but I think I was fair. What we got coming up for you guys? We've got podcasts pretty much daily during lockdown 2.0 in the UK, and we've got some really interesting guests. I'll tell you that now. Tomorrow we're on with Hassan, who's a dental student from Plovdiv, Bulgaria, as an international dental student. We've then got Samson Gahir on Wednesday nights. He is a amateur bodybuilder as well as a King's College London dental student. So we're going to talk about both those things and more. Friday night, we've got Tony Kilcoyne, who is a very experienced dentist. He has been involved in the Yorkshire TPD scheme. So for foundation dentists, he's a TPD in Yorkshire. So he's a very recognized and very opinionated guy. He's someone that I really look up to. Great to talk to, and you'll glean a lot of information from him. And hopefully we will learn loads on Friday night from Tony. We've also got guys over the weekend, but I'll announce those later. I'm hoping to get someone sorted for Thursday night as well, but we'll have to see what happens there. I might just take the day off. What else, guys? Yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Share this profile review. You know, if you thought there'd been some interesting information that you didn't know before, or you just like the style of the video, then that'd be great, and I appreciate that very much. And if you want to get involved with a bit of a dental community, head over to the Patreon group. £3 per month plus taxes, tax wherever you are, which I can't tell you what it is because it's different in different places. And you'll get at the very entry level a access to discounts from dental companies. You'll get access to the Discord server where we've got the community of dentists where you can get in the mix there and get to know people on a bit more of a personal level. We try and help each other out, and it's the thing that I'm really hopeful for, because Instagram is all about being part of a community, and this, I think, is the way to take it to the next level and the next step up, to really get in there and talk to each other and see what each other are about. So please do have a little look, and we'll see you on there, hopefully. See you tomorrow with Hassan, guys, and make sure to stay locked and hit that notification bell. Laters.